Bonjour Leo and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your January Ancestors reading. I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now obviously in this reading I'm going to be channeling messages from different ancestors and passed on loved ones, so they're not going to resonate with all of you, so just take what applies and drop the rest. All the decks that I'm using I have reviewed on my channel, so I will drop you a link in the description box below. So if you're interested in checking out the full deck, the artwork, and want to get the information to get them, it will be down there for you. So I'm going to grab a few messages from this oracle and from this one, and if you would like to connect to the energies of my deck, now is the time to take a couple of deep breaths as I shuffle it. So what do my Leo Querents need to hear from their ancestors for January, please? What do we need to hear for their highest good? So I'm going to grab two from this deck, and then grab one. Oops! That's a lot of card. Let's see what we have. Take this one. Alright, so we have New Beginnings, card 21, which diminishes to a number 3, which is the energy of growth, evolution, expansion. You can see that the card itself is very expansive, with the owl's wings being very, very open. Also, card 35, taking back your power. Now this diminishes to an 8, which is the number of advancement. And with this, we have the full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Okay, so you may have had a door that's opened, or you may have felt the need to turn your back on something, a relationship or a situation, and you are at the beginning of rebuilding yourself. Now, I'm getting the message very strongly that this is very new, and if it's not happened yet, it will happen in the very near future. So you may be feeling slightly not stable, as in not grounded. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with my English today. I spoke for an hour with my mom in French, and it's difficult to switch back to English. But yes, so new beginnings, the energy that you're really at the beginning of it, and it can be daunting, okay? Like anything new that we don't know, there's that part of unknown that can be challenging for us. With the owl on the top of this person's head, it represents using the knowledge and the wisdom that you have acquired previously, you know, from whatever cycle you've ended. And there is also the strong energy of the moon here, as you can see, so trust your intuition. And also unbury what you have deeply buried within yourself. That's a message for someone out there. I'm hearing that someone's been burying their deeper feelings, and this card, you know, the message from this card is saying, let them move to the surface, because it will be very empowering for you. This is part of, you know, the wisdom that you've acquired. And when you pair it with the taking back your power, you can clearly see the two pillars that are keeping the soul of this person, you know, tethered. And this is a card of freedom. This is talking about the, you know, the symbolism of the water lily that has, you know, his roots in the ground, but always aspires to go up and go towards the light. This is a very powerful call to you from your ancestors or passed on loved one to say, okay, there is a chance right here for you to get exactly what you want, to manifest exactly what you want. Now is the time to do so. This is a period of new beginnings, and as I said, you may or may not be aware of it yet, and now is going to be the time for you to take the central role in your life and choose your direction. That's the message I'm getting very, very strongly. With this as well, take inspired action. you know, this is really saying be bold. Really go for what it is that you want. Don't just settle for, oh, well, this is better than what I had before, is what they're saying. What they mean by take inspired action is really go for it. That's what I'm hearing. Do something that you didn't think you could do. Take the least trodden path. Just do something a bit crazy is what they're saying. And I mean, you know, Leo sign, fire energy. Um, let's just say it this way: you don't do things that are boring. You just don't. Okay, you have panache, very creative, and they're saying, you know, take your power back. Is there something that has been dulling you? Is what I'm hearing. You know, you've not been your true, passionate, glowing, powerful person. But it's new beginnings, and now it's time for the real Leo, you know, to shine, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's grab the tarot and see what this comes up with. So can we clarify those messages, please? Now, it may be, for some of you, this will be referring to a relationship, but I've got to be honest, the message I'm hearing the strongest is something to do with your main activity. Whether you're a business person, whether you are employed, something to do with your career, what you do for a living, something creative, artistic. Some of you are artists. Some of you are in marketing and advertisement as well. And some of you want to start something new. You may have lost your job, because I'm hearing loss of a job, loss of a job in circle in my head. So some of you may have lost their jobs, and your ancestors are saying that, you know, now it's a brand new phase for you, and, you know, do something bold. For others of you, it may have been a setback in your career that made you doubt yourself and kind of, you know, dimmed your light, which is normally so powerful as a Leo. But obviously, you know, take what resonates. So we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. The Ace of Wands. Wow. And the King of Pentacles. Wow, what powerful or what? Bottom of the deck is the Moon, which is the energy that's working, you know, right beneath the surface, and you may not be aware of it. And I was very drawn to the Moon on this card, which I normally am not when I use this card. So I did feel this energy of trusting your intuition and unburying what has been deeply buried. So maybe some of you have, for some of you, you've experienced a defeat or something that you consider a failure within your career, and you kind of locked it and didn't really deal with it because it was too difficult. No judgment here. And now is the time to bring all of this back up. Or you may have just been, and I'm going to say it because again it's repeating in my head continuously, you may have been biting your tongue about something, and now is the time to actually not bite your tongue and just go for it. Whatever this refers to, it was a message for someone out there. But with the energy of the Moon, as I said, it talks about maybe uncertainty, but because it's the energy that's underneath it, that's moving you forward, I really see this as an energy of pushing you to face whatever it is that you have buried deep down. That's why your ancestors are calling you out in a way, so that you may move forward. And wow, are you going to move forward? 2 aces out of 3 cards. Amazing energy. Aces have, you know, beginning of the suit, yes, but the potential of their success. Now with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, this is ultimate clarity. This is victory over whatever has been bugging you down. If you felt doubts, if you felt hurt, you know, anything that you've not really wanted to deal with, or if your confidence has been dented for some of you. As I said, I'm really getting that this is to do with what you do for a living, whatever it is, or career, or if you're an artist or whatever. And this is the victory, this is the moment of clarity that breaks everything else. And then you've got this Ace of Wands, which, to be honest, is the best ace you can get when we're talking about new beginnings, taking your power back, plus the fact that it's this fire energy, just like your own sign. So the Ace of Wands can be a burst of creativity, which is why it's there with the take inspired action. It's an energy that tells you to be bold. Anything to do with the Wands energy is to do with your passion, with your desire, with your spirit, you know, and your drive, just generally speaking. How driven are you? So this Ace of Wands is a very exciting bit of news, or it could be a door that opens, an opportunity that comes your way out of nowhere, or you open your eyes to this opportunity because you're taking back your power. And the advice, again, they keep on repeating it, is be bold. When you go through that door, go for it. Do something that you may think, do you know what, people shouldn't be doing this, or maybe I'm coming in too strong, and just don't doubt. Just, be your wonderful, shiny Leo, basically. And this opportunity may be coming from someone who's a King of Pentacles energy. Again, no genders attached here, just the energy. So the Kings represents mastery, expertise and knowledge in their field. Pentacles is earth energy, so it's to do with the physical realm, either your home life or your work life. This could be a boss, this could be an entrepreneur, someone or a businessman who's very successful and offers you this. And you go, do you know what? Yep, I'm up for that. It could be even, for some of you, a change of department. You wanted to go up, to get a promotion in your department, but it didn't happen and it dented your confidence. But the senior team of your company are saying, hey, we have another opportunity for you, because they know your worth. The other message I'm getting is maybe go with a project that has been on your mind for quite a while and you kept it to yourself because you didn't think it'd be well received. This is saying it will be well received. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who's prosperous and abundant, someone who takes the right decision. Who makes the right decision, because they have the experience. They know what's going to work, they know what's not going to work, and they recognize talent. They can see your hard work, they can see your potential. And so I'm really getting the message that this is a person that's going to be very important for you, and it's related to this brand new door that's opening for you. So this is a very, very positive message. I'm going to close out your reading by grabbing a last message, which is going to be a forest, and I will give you the full guidance from the guidebook. It's a small paragraph because it's very informative. So can we have a closing message for my lovely Leo Aquarians, please? Oh, okay, it came out. I will not argue with that. I'm going to take it. So you have the serpentine or serpentine, depending on where you're from, forest, which is regeneration. So let me show you the artwork up close. And I'm going to grab the guidebook to read you the full guidance on that. Okay. In this forest, enhance your knowledge in the belief that you are protected from negative forces and from bad luck. Now that's your ancestors protecting you. Imagine wearing the armor of the serpent, developing your inner serenity, healthy energy flow, ancient wisdom. You see again, ancient wisdom, your ancestors. It teaches us that we must learn the lessons of both our own human history and adaptation with the deep knowledge of the Earth's history. Of course, it is also a symbol of rebirth, shedding the old to make a way for the new, good for both protection against negativity and attracting positivity towards you. You see, the serpent, obviously, there's different symbolism attached to it, but the shedding the old, shedding their skins to reveal their brand new skin, basically, is the energy I was getting with the taking back your power. It's you re-emerging. Obviously, you'll know what you're emerging from, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I hope you enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If this message resonated with you, just let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I'm very humbled you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.